Welcome to my world, my Real Green World. We're in Park City, Utah, hanging out at Good Karma. Great restaurant, good friends of mine. And look, they even have herbs growing right out front. Come on inside, let's check it out. There are a lot of things in life that are important to me. My Great Dane Lullaby, my family, and just having fun in this crazy world. My name is Dennis Deuce, and this blog is about sharing what my friends and I do to make our busy lives a little more green. Well, we're here this week with Blanca Gahori, owner of Good Karma restaurant in Park City. Thank you so much.
Thank you for thinking of us.
Had a great lunch today.
Great.
Really
Tell
wonderful
all your friends.
food. We are.
Bring them in.
So tell us, how long have you and Uman owned the shop?
We have had this restaurant for 4.5 years now.
So you've been on the path trying to make the company a little more green. Tell us about some of the things that you've been doing.
Well, we basically looked at the opportunities we had to be more green, and then we also looked at the conditions that we couldn't really be more green because there's just no availability. So what we started with was just our physical environment. Like, for example, the chairs we're sitting on, these are reclaimed chairs. And we've done a couple of other practices here. We've tried to use containers, takeout containers that are a little bit more green with how they recycle and how they're biodegradable. And I, again, did consult Park City's recycling center. Insa Van Riepen is, just very savvy about anything green and containers and disposables. So we wanted to make a conscientious choice about what we were using, being the most responsible and still being able to be functional.
Well, we were sitting down for lunch before we started the taping. Uman came out and was telling us about the recent gardening work. Tell us a little bit about what you've been doing with your landscaping.
Well, it's not a very small scale, but what we did a few years ago is we started planting herbs in our planters, our standing planters, as well as we do have a little box outside that we grow mint and chives and just other herbs that we like to utilize in our kitchen. And it's by no means extensive, but we definitely use the florets from the chives for decor and garmage. And people love it. And when we tell them, oh, it came from our own garden, they're really impressed. So we do try to use our own local backyard herbs whenever we can.
That's great. Yeah, and it makes a difference in the food. You taste
it does. It does. And I think it adds color and vibrancy. And we're trying to promote local as well.
Yeah.
So,
that's great.
And I would say that's just another thing we also try to do. I can't say that we use certified organic all the time, but we do use local. And Human and I came to the consensus that it's probably more environmentally friendly to use local because we're reducing the carbon footprint by not having food that's transported 5,000 miles away just because it's organic. Mm-hmm. So I think the best scenario would be if it's local and organic, but given a choice between the two, if you can only have one, we always pick local.
Great. Okay. So I'm sure everyone watching would love to actually see Hunan and his workspace. Can we take a look at the kitchen?
I'll ask him, and I'm sure Human would be more than happy to invite you into his kitchen.
Great. Let's go check out the kitchen. All right. So we're now inside the kitchen. Great. Had a great time talking with your wife out there.
Fantastic.
Tell us a little bit about some of the philosophy on the local food.
As far as the product, why you want to spend so much money to bring the product from outer space, out of Utah or out of this county. I think with a little creativity and just tweaking your recipes, you can find everything within 40 miles radius area. You're going to reduce the carbon footprint as well as, having a fresher product. When the food travels, it loses lots of flavor, nutrient, texture, and the color during the traveling. And that's something that you cannot gain back from a chef's perspective.
Yeah, I had the lamb, which the menu says is from Morgan
Valley, yes.
Morgan Valley, which isn't very far from here
at all. 40 miles from here. No food that we serve here travels more than 40 to 50 miles from here. Also, you know who grows the product, and if it's something not right, you can go talk to them, and that's build a personal relationship and also build a personal connection, and that's what we're all about. The philosophy of instant karma and good karma is, the more you give, the more you receive, and we like to give that to community by purchasing from the community and doing lots of fundraising and lots of social events that it benefits the community. And I think that's that's a good solid foundation for our restaurant and our client base.
A few weeks ago, months ago, you did something that surprised my partner and I a lot, and that was you made us a lemonade with mint, and we were standing right here where we are, and you said, "Hey, wait a minute, I'll be right back," and you ran out and got a fresh sprig of mint for both our lemonades and put it in.
Right.
It was just such this personal touch. Tell us a little bit more about the herbs that you grow on site.
We just have a little herb garden back there. The mint grows unstoppable. We have dill, parsley, mint, chives is grow widely. We have Thai basil, purple basil, and lots of other herbs in there.
There's no carbon footprint on picking stuff out there. It's
no. You just require good shoes.
That's right. Just some good shoes.
That's right.
Don't mean to put you on the spot, but would you play a little bit for us?
Sure.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Real Green World.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was a great time hanging out at Good Karma with good friends. Glad you were along for the ride. Until next week, hope you have a great green week. Thanks for joining me on Real Green World.